Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Happy Merry Christmas Eve. This is my gift to you guys for Christmas. Why am I being so awkward? I don't know. Anyway, this is going to be part one of my makeup collection inventory videos. You guys have been asking for this for a long time. I only do makeup inventories once a year, maybe twice a year. For the most part, it's only once a year just because makeup takes so long to use up, and I want to be able to like see a significant difference in the numbers inventory wise, and also I have a very large collection of products, and it takes a long time to film these videos. I just want to do real, side note. My channel is still called Panning and Stuff. I can't remember who I was watching, but they mentioned me in their videos, and they're like, she used to be Panning and Stuff, but now she's just Rebecca. No, my channel is still Panning and Stuff. The only reason why on the description box where it says like the channel name, it says my name, is because my YouTube channel is linked to my personal account. I've tried to link it to my other email, which is Panning and Stuff, but I don't know, I haven't been able to figure it out. So I changed it because whenever I was sending like personal emails and work emails and like more like professional type emails, like to my accountant, my boss, it looked like it was sending it from Panning and Stuff instead of like Rebecca, So I just changed it so that whenever I send an email, it sends my name and not Panning and Stuff. So that's why as soon as I'm able to figure out how to link my Panning and Stuff email to the Google account that I use here, you guys will be just seeing my name on the channel name, but my channel name is still Panning and Stuff. You guys can still refer to me in other videos as Panning and Stuff. I'm still considered myself Panning and Stuff. So anyway, going back to this video, for this part one, I'm going to be talking about base products, which is my primers, concealers, powders, foundations, things like that. And I'm gonna go through every single item, so it's gonna kind of take a while, I think. So you guys might want to get comfortable. You guys might want to take a snack and I hope you guys enjoy. I'll give you guys numbers and comparison at the end of the video, but enjoy. So starting off in the order that I apply things to my face, we're starting off with primers. These are my full-size primers. I have a total of 23 primers. These are, like I said, the full-size ones and the oldest ones. These two were a gift from my sister. She gave them to me when she was decluttering some of her own stuff. Oops, this one's the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Primer. This is an oil-free primer. Never even heard of it, so we'll see how I like it. Then the Professional, it's the original one. I haven't used this one in many, many years, so we'll see if I like it as much as I remember. I know that you're supposed to use a little bit of this. We'll see how that goes. Then this one I did by myself. This is the Cover FX Anti-Aging Primer. I've used this before and I had seen it on clearance at Sephora a long time ago. And so I bought it. And then this one, I think these three came in an Ulta goodie bag. Not in the same one, but in some sort of goodie bag. This is the Cover FX Water Cloud Primer, the Catrice Pore Refining Anti-Shine my gosh, primer. And then this is the Becca, what is this called? The Velvet Blurring Primer. And then this one I did buy, God, I want to say maybe going on 3 years now. It'll be 3 years in 2022. I bought it during a Nordstrom anniversary sale. It came with a highlighter and I haven't used either one. So hopefully I'll get to this one very soon. These are the second half of my face primers. Most of these, especially like these little ones, they are from an Ulta goodie bag. Well, it wasn't a goodie bag. It wasn't a goodie bag. What I mean is that I entered a code and I got a free sample of it was pretty much all of them except maybe one of the Smashbox ones and this one from Too Faced. But every single little one else, oh, and the Bobbi Brown, sorry, that one's extra too, but all the other ones came in the little sample bag. We have this one from Catrice, the Long Lasting Self Focus Effect, Bare Minerals Original Foundation Primer, the NYX Shine Killer primer. This one from Tula. It's called Probiotics and Superfood Primer. The All Nighter Primer Foundation Grip. I've been really meaning to try this one. The Too Faced Hangover RX. I've used it before. I just think it's okay. The base tape from Tarte. Never used it before. Cover FX Water Cloud Primer. I've used it before and I think I like it if I remember correctly. Then this one from Rare Beauty. That's a new one to me. Also new to me, the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I know Emily Noel talks a lot about this one, and so I'm excited to try it. The No Problem Primer from Touch and Soul. I've used 2 of these before and I really enjoyed it, so I'm excited to try it again. The OG Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's an okay primer. It's the typical silicone based primer. It's fine. This one from L'Oreal, the Infallible Matte Lock Primer. I've never tried it before, so I'm excited to try it. The La Base Pro from Lancome. I used this one, God, I think it was in 2016. I remember filming my year of makeup empties, and this one, I had one of these in there, so I haven't used this one in a long time. We'll see if I like it. Then another one of the Professional. This is a mini one, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which is supposed to be, I think, a dupe for the Tatcha one, which I love. So we'll see if I love it as much as I love the other one. And then this one from Tarte. This is the Timeless Smoothing Primer. I've used it before and I know that I like it. And then also this is another primer that I forgot to mention. This is the Cooling Matte Perfecting Primer. This is the full size. I bought it along with that other foundation that I forgot to show you guys, also from the same line. Let me know in the comments if this has been discontinued. I haven't really been looking for it anymore since I bought it. So I don't know if it's still available or if it was discontinued since it was getting clearanced out everywhere. But yeah, I really enjoyed this primer. Let me know if it's still available. For foundation, I've only have these 3 right here, aside from, like I said at the introduction video, the ones that I'm currently using. But I haven't purchased foundation in a long time. That's a lie. I bought this one this year, but these 2, I don't think I bought any foundation in 2020. And I bought this in mid-2021. So I went a good about 18 months without buying any foundation, which I think is pretty great. This is from CoverGirl. I don't even know if they make this anymore. This is the Stay Luminous Natural Glow Foundation. The Marc Jacobs, I don't know what this is called. This is the, I guess, Supercharged Foundation in the color 38 Beige Deep. And then this one is from Kat Von D. I bought it on clearance at Ulta. This is the Liquid to Powder Foundation in the shade Light 021. So we'll see how that works. This comes in kind of I'll show it to you guys. It's kind of I don't know how to describe it. My goodness, it looks like an oil maybe type thing, like a little spot thingy, and you're supposed to shake it. Do you see what that looks like? So this is a pretty good color match for me. You need to shake it because it's, you see how it's a little better. It looks better on this side. But yeah, this is, I guess, a little bit oily. This is how oil, I don't know. It came with a brush and we'll see how it'll look once I apply it. But for now, those are the only 3 foundations that I have for backup. I'm so sorry guys, I forgot to include this in my foundation portion. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I had purchased this. I don't know if this got discontinued or was getting discontinued, but it was getting like sold out and then clearanced out and then getting sold out. Finally, I got my hands on it. And yeah, this is another foundation that I have. So technically I have 4 instead of the 3. These are currently my concealers. This is the most recent purchase. You guys would have seen this in my most recent Marshalls haul. I bought this for $12. This is the Cafe Marc Jacobs Extra Shot Caffeine Concealer and Foundation, but I'm putting it in the concealer category because that's how I'm planning on using it. This is in the color medium 240, and I did do a little swatch when I got home, and it matches me pretty well. So this is gonna be a good product to use. Something that is a repurchase is this LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer. I love this concealer. It works really, really good on me. It's something that I can really blend onto my skin and then not even bother with using foundation. Just blends that well. And like I said, this is a repurchase. This is something that I purchased, but I've never used before, so we'll see how I like it. I've had this for a while now, the Tint Idol Ultra Wear Camouflage Concealer from Lancome. I think this was like marked down at either Ulta or Sephora a couple of years ago, and so I bought one, and we'll see how that goes. This is probably the oldest one that I have in my collection. It definitely is the oldest one because this packaging no longer exists. This is from Benefit, the Erase Paste. I have used this before, and as you guys can see, I've used it a little bit, not too much, but I love this product. This was a repurchase. This is the second container, but like I said, they already reformulated and repackaged it. I used to wear the color number 2 medium. I don't know what color I am now because I think they made more shades than what they had when this was thing. But I love this product. I should get to using it very soon because like I said, this is the oldest out of all of these. And then this one is from Fenty Beauty. This is kind of a multi-purpose stick, match stick. It says that it conceals, corrects, and contours. So you can layer it, use it by itself. You can do whatever you want. So that's why I put it in the concealer portion of my collection. But for now, those are the ones that I own. And for powder foundations, I only have the one. This is from Cover FX. This is the, what is this called? Pressed Mineral Foundation in the color G20. I had just purchased this maybe about a month ago, if that, maybe less, at Marshall's. I saw it there and I figured it would be a good match for me. Open up, come on, there you go. That's what this looks like. It's pulling off a little too yellow on camera, but it's not that yellow in real person. Like I said, I bought this at Marshall's for $9.99. There's a number 9 sticker stuck in there. But yeah, just have the one powder foundation in my collection. These are my current powders. I have a lot of full size as opposed to my previous video collections. I've had a lot of little deluxe size samples, but as I've been finishing the little ones, I've been purchasing the full size because I am discovering what I like. So starting from over here, I have a full size of the Peach Perfect Loose Mattifying Powder. I'm currently working on a big one right now, so this is a backup. This is the Born This Way from Too Faced. I've never tried this before, but I hear a lot of people talking about it, and this was on, I think it was on an Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, and that's where this came from. This one is from Flower Beauty. I've heard also a lot of good things about this powder. I was just curious to try it. Drugstore, not very expensive. If I don't like it, oh well. Cover FX, full size, love that powder. I enjoyed using countless numbers of little ones like this. Then this one from Sephora. This is a banana powder. It's kind of like a more yellow powder. But I've used powders from Sephora and I know that I like them. This is a repurchase. I think this is my 4th compact of this powder. This is the Micro Smooth powder. This has such good coverage. It could really double as a powder foundation. It's not advertised or labeled as a powder foundation, but it has such great coverage that I would consider it being one. Then this one from Urban Decay. This is the Prince setting powder. I don't even know where this came from. I don't know when I bought it, where I bought it, but I have it. This is from Becca. This is also full size, which is kind of weird since it's a lot smaller. But anyway, it is full size. This is the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I bought this because I knew Becca was going out of business. I had tried a little sample of this guy before and I really, really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it is discontinued now, so I'm going to really, really enjoy it when I get to use it. I'm gonna be sad I won't be able to repurchase. I wish I had jumped on the bandwagon sooner, but it is what it is. At least I have this one. This one from Rimmel, I've used also many of these before. I bought this on an Ibotta deal. I think it came out to like 75 cents. It was really, really good. Then I have, this is a mini and these are like deluxe sizes. These two are from Kat Von D. This is the Lock-It Setting Powder. They're both in translucent. This is like the mini one and then this is like the deluxe size. Then the one from Laura Mercier. This is also the translucent loose setting powder. I love it. And from Tarte, I haven't tried this one yet, but this is the Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape Setting Powder. Hopefully I'll like it, and hopefully it's available. I would like to say that I love everything, but I haven't tried this one, or this one. So we'll see how that goes. I only have these two setting sprays. It's like a deluxe size, travel size, and a sample size. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This came in that, I keep talking about a Sephora Favorites kit that I purchased, and they all came from the same kit. So this is no difference. This is the Flawless Spray Party All Night Stay All Day Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. I've never heard anybody talk about this one. We'll see how I like it. And then this one is from Tarte, the Stay Spray All Day. This is just fine. This just takes away the powderiness look on my face, but it doesn't really do anything for prolonging the state of my makeup. I'm currently using a mini from the All Nighter from Urban Decay, and I am loving it. Of course, I've always said that's my favorite one, but when I stay off it for a while, I think maybe it's not as great as I make it seem, but then I stop using it for a while, and then when I go back to it, I'm like, no, yes, it is as good as I think it is. So I'm not planning on repurchasing that one until I use these two, but hopefully this one will be a good one. Those are my products. So now let's get down to the numbers. Okay, I have my computer right here, and we're gonna be talking numbers in comparison to my last inventory, which was December 2020. So it's been almost about a year. So I can tell you all these categories went up. So let's get started. For face primers, last inventory last year I had 20, and this time around I have 24. So I did increase by 4, but as you guys saw, I have a ton of minis that came in that Ulta that like screwed me over with the numbers really bad. But they're minis. I can get through those fairly quickly, as long as I don't keep getting sucked into buying gifts with purchase from Ulta. I'll be good. For liquid foundations, I have 7. I did go up 1. I did have 6 last year, but I did purchase 2 foundations. I bought that Kat Von D one and the one from Too Faced, that peach one. Otherwise, I would have 5, but it is what it is. Then for powder foundations, last year I had 1, and this year I also have 1. I did use up the one that I was using, which was one from Urban Decay, and then I purchased a powder foundation from Cover FX that you guys saw that I purchased at Marshall. So that's where that one came from. For concealers, last year I had 7. This time around I have 8. I am aware that I went up by 1. The only one I can think of is that one from Marc Jacobs that I found at Marshall's. And I think that's the one that made me go over, but it is what it is. And then for face powders, I went up quite a bit, and I'm not surprised because I bought a lot of face powders. Last December I had 24. This time around I have 29. So I did go up by 5, but I know definitely I used up a ton of face powders. I did purchase the one from Rimmel on an Ibotta deal. I purchased the Flower Beauty one. I purchased the Becca one. I purchased the Too Faced one, and then I purchased 2 of the Sweet Peach powders from what do you call it, from Too Faced. So I did buy 6 powders this year. So if you subtract the 29 minus 6, I would have had 23. So I mean, it is what it is. And then last but not least, for this base product type portion of the video, is setting sprays. Last year I had 4 setting sprays, and now I am down to 3. So I did use up 1. I used up more, but you know, you buy and then you use, buy and use, and it kind of cancels out things. It's not just as black and white as you only used up 1, you know. But anyway, the difference is just 1. So I know that the ones I have 2 mini ones and a travel size. Those are the 3 that I own, and I know I'll be able to go through those no problem. So that is it for this portion of part 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're having a good Christmas this year, and stay tuned. This probably gonna go, it's gonna spread through the rest of the month and onto January, just because I do have time-sensitive videos such as wrap-ups, empties, intros, I don't have any more finales for Project Pans this year, but I will be doing a lot of intros, so it's not like you guys are going to see all of my inventory, you know, one after another. They're going to be squeezed in between my other scheduled time-sensitive videos. But anyway, long outro. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.